since you guys love the Hunger Games so much, I guess we're gonna do part 5. Because you guys love this series so much for some reason. And yes, my microphone is still broken. I'll try and fix it after this video. I just have a question. Why do you like the Hunger Games so much? Okay. District 1, me and Gideon. District 2, Joe and Luke. District 3, Dex and 2 and Grayson. District 4, Colin and Will. District 5, Pierce and Tyler. District 6, Clyde and Philip. District 7, Nick and Preston. District 8, Woody and Dayton. District 9, Mess of Man, Jar and Jar. District 10, Crosspie and Archie Dyson. District 11, Arwell, Sebastian Holmes. And District 12, Kitten Girl and Doggy Man. Proceed. Alright. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Daxton finds a canteen full of water. Let's see. Woody sets off an explosive, killing Philip and Sebastian Olms. Okay, Philip and Sebastian Olms are dead. Doggy Man gathers as much food as he can. Clyde grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Big oof. Colin grabs a backpack and retreats. Joe clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Dayton finds a canteen full of water. Arwell takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Kitten Girl takes a handful of throwing knives. Mess of Man convinces Nick not to kill him, only to kill him instead. Okay. Colin fishes. Preston collects fruit from a tree. Doggy Man divides Grayson attention and runs away. Tyler sprains his ankle while running from Archie Dyson. Arwell and Will work together for the day. Mess of Man retrieves medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Joe, Crosspie, Dayton, and Clyde raid Pierce's camp while he is hunting. Kitten Girl enters herself. Woody tries to spearfish with a trident. Gideon travels to higher ground. Jar and a Jar receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Don't give that penguin explosives. Daxton 2 defeats Daxton to fight but spares his life. Dang. Luke is pricked by thorns while picking berries. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Philip, Sebastian Olms, and Nick. Jar and Jar tries to sing himself to sleep. Mess of Man sets up camp for the night. Joe, Klein, Luke, and Daxton tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Crosspie, Preston, Will, Grayson, and Woody sleep in shifts. Daxton Cool climbs the tree to rest. Dayton looks at the night sky. Archie Dyson passes out from exhaustion. Colin, Arwell, Kitten Girl, and Pierce tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Doggy Man and Tyler talk about the tribute still alive. Gideon cooks his food before putting his fire out. Will tries to spearfish with the train. Jar and a Jar explores the arena. Grayson tries to sleep through the entire day. Luke instructs attack. Daxton 2 injures himself. Woody makes a wooden spear. Preston camouflages himself in the bushes. Joe attends to Colin's wounds. Arwell overhears Kitten Girl and Mess of Man talking in the distance. Klein makes a slingshot. Tyler receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Crosspie steals from Daxton while he isn't looking. Crosspie, I'm after you. Archie Dyson is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Alright. Oh, wait. Gideon, Archie Dyson, Pierce, and Dayton hunt for other tributes. No cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Dayton shoots a poisonous blow dart into Colin's neck, slowly killing him. Alright, Colin's dead. Woody retrieves clean water from an unknown sponsor. Doggy Man destroys Will's supplies while he's asleep. Klein and Daxton 2 run into each other and decide to truce for the night. I mean, they are around the same age. Pierce stays awake all night. Yeah, Pierce would do that. Crosspie, Gideon, Luke, and Joe tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Mess of Man and Preston threaten a double suicide. It fails and they die. Tyler is unable to start a fire and sleeps out warmth. Arwell tends to his wounds. Grayson cooks his food before putting his fire out. Jar and a Jar passes out from exhaustion. Archie Dyson and Daxton hold hands. I'm not. King Girl passes out from exhaustion. Arwell injures himself. Tyler scares Archie Dyson off. Jar and a Jar explores the arena. Daxton and Crosspie track down and kill Klein. I just killed Klein. I'm just kidding. Sorry, Klein, you're dead. Sorry, I killed you. Dayton runs away from Gideon. Kitten Girl receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Luke attacks Doggy Man, but he manages to escape. Joe defeats Woody in a fight but spares his life. Pierce dies from thirst. Sorry, Pierce, you're dead. Grayson shoots an arrow into Will's head. Daxton 2 camouflages himself in the bushes. Six cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Colin, Masov Man, Preston, Klein, Pierce, and Will. Tyler defeats Gideon in a fight but spares his life. Daxton 2 attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Doggy Man is awoken by nightmares. Woody retrieves clean water from an unknown sponsor. Kitten Girl and Crossby tell stories about themselves to each other. Dayton receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Arwell dies trying to escape the arena. Jar and a Jar looks... Wait, the bird dead. Oh. Jar and a Jar looks to the nice guy. Joe, Grayson, RG Dice, and Luke and Daxton sleep in shifts. Alright. RG Dyson fishes, Kitten Girl fishes, Grayson camouflages himself in the bushes, Woody scares Crosspie off, Tyler picks flowers, Daxton 2 kills Daxton, and he tries to run. I'm dead by my home. Luke, Jar, and Joe, and Doggy Man hunt for other tributes, Gideon goes hunting, and Dayton explores the arena. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance, Arwell and Daxton. Woody, Gideon, Joe, Doggy Man, and Luke sleep in shifts. Kitten Girl thinks about winning. What if Kitten Girl wins? Grayson goes to sleep. Crosspie, Daxton 2, RJ Dyson, Jar, and Tyler track down and kill Dayton. Good. The thing that was right here dead. Good. Gideon strangles Jar with a rope. How do you strangle a penguin? Whatever. RGDC receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Doggy Man makes a slingshot. Kitten Girl sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Daxton 2 crossed by RG Dyson and Woody hunt for other tributes. Joe severely slices Luke with a sword. Alright, Luke is dead. Tyler attempts to climb a tree, but falls to his death. Wow, 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Dayton, Jar, Luke, and Tyler. Daxton 2, Doggy Man, and RG Dyson sleep in shifts. Gideon loses sight of where he is. Crossby sets up camp for the night. Joe is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Woody, Kitten Girl, and Grayson cheerfully sing songs together. The feast. The cornucopia is pledged with food supplies and weapons and tributes from and memoirs from the family's tributes. Doggy Man accidentally steps on a landmine. Kitten Girl sobs while giving a photo of her friends and family. Joe kills Crosspie with a sickle. Artie Dyson takes his staff, leaning against the cornucopia. Alright. Gideon, Grayson, and Kitten Girl hunt for other tributes. Joe injures himself. Artie Dyson stabs Woody while his back is turned. Good. Daxter 2 constructs a shack. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Doggy Man, Crosspie, and Woody. Gideon looks at the nice guy. RG Dyson forces Grayson to kill Joe or Kitten Girl. He decides to kill Kitten Girl. Sorry, Kitten Girl, you're dead. Daxton 2 receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Gideon diverts Joe's attention and runs away. Daxton 2 and Grayson hunt for other tributes. RG Dyson makes a wooden spear. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Kitten Girl. RG Dyson thinks about winning. He might. Gideon convinces Grayson to snuggle with him. Brothers. Okay. Joe is awoken by nightmares. Daxton 2 sees a fire but decides to stay hidden. Daxton 2 explores the arena. Grayson defeats RG Dyson in a fight but spares his life. Joe picks flowers. And Gideon tries to sleep through the entire day. No cannon shots. RG Dyson looks at the night sky. Joe loses sight where he is. Daxton 2 thinks about home. Gideon retrieves flesh. Nothing happened today, pretty much. Gideon attempts to climb a tree, but falls to his death. Sounds like something he'd do. Joe poisons Grayson's drink, and he drinks it and he dies. RG Dyson receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Daxter 2 thinks about home. A cloud of poisonous smoke starts to fill the arena. RG Dyson sacrifices himself so Joe can get away. Alright, Daxter 2 is in most bonus. Wait. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Gideon, Grayson, RG Dyson, and Daxter 2. Isn't this the second time Joe's won? There's no way.